OBS reconnection successful. It still says we're streaming, but I'm
Oh,
not seeing the stream on
there we go.
my Twitch app.
It's back now. We're back.
The stream is the stream back on Twitch?
Yep, we fully back now.
Okay, I can't see it on my phone yet. I want to make sure I can get the chat up before we continue real quick here. It says live on my phone. There we go. Okay. I think I think we're back. That was really weird. My entire internet just dropped. Um yes, hummus, stream dead. Thank you for DMing me. uh but yeah, I think we're back now. I apologize. My entire internet just cut out there. You didn't miss much. Indianapolis just finished out the top of the second with no runs across. I did pause it right after the internet went out, but nothing really happened in the top of the second. Taking a look at the game log just to show you exactly what went on. Quinn struck out swinging, Eagle Eyes drew a walk, Wonder Franco flew out to center, and then Giant Tsunami wound up with a fielder's choice. So now we've got that out of the way. I apologize for the stream dropping there, but we are back and we are going to go ahead and rejoin with Nashville coming up to bat in the bottom of the second. Jason Booswell
Yeah.
against Michael Dion.
Yes, sir. Bustle will step in this one. Gonna hit one hard into center field, but the center fielder out there, Tsunami, will make that catch. I'll bring up Zach Johnson. That ball is hit hard, and it's gonna go all the way to that left field wall. Zach Johnson is on with a double. Then I'll bring up designated hitter Jebediah Crunk. Fly ball into center field, no tag. Ball was hit too shallow to get Johnson over to third. Bongo ground ball over to the second baseman will be that third out. Hopefully we don't drop come top of the third, but you know.
We shall see. Top of the third, Giovanni Sanchez back on the mound. Zach Mouse high, fly ball into center field, but Johnson is going to snag it and bag it. Jimbo Slice now up to bat. Garner to third, over to first, and that's going to be out number 2. Dover, ground ball to short, and that's going to be a quick 1-2-3 inning for Giovanni Sanchez on the mound. We head to the bottom of the third as Nashville looks to answer to these 2 runs that Apex have on the board already.
Bottom of the lineup, so we will see Jimmy Smith getting themselves a lead-off single here. That'll bring up BJ Foe, the shortstop. Gonna fly one over into left field. Easy catch out there for Mouse. Lineup turns over as Thomas Rosa is gonna hit one into the gap over in right center. Runners coming all the way around. Rose gets himself a triple. And the run will come across, and the lead is cut in half. Tying run sits just 90 feet away, and that'll be an easy catch as Cade Munson brings that one all the way to center field wall. Gets himself an RBI double. I'll bring up Brandon Fry, another hard hit ball over the leaping second baseman. Going to be a single, no turnover at third. I'll bring up Buswell. Ground ball hit over to second, to short, to first for the double play, but Nashville does tie this one up at 2. See how Indy answers.
Sailor Twift up now. Ground ball is short, and that's over to first for out number 1. It's going to be Dustin Parmalee up now against Giovanni Sanchez. Liner into the corner in right field. Parmalee on his way to second easily gets there. That's going to be a double for Dustin Parmalee. Runner in scoring position now for Jody Quinn. He's going to watch as that one gets by the catcher. Parmalee taking third. We're 90 feet from the plate with only 1 out. But Quinn is going to go down on strikes, and it's going to be up to Eagle Eyes to try and score this runner and take the lead back. Ground ball to second base, over to first. That's not going to do it. This game's going to remain tied at 2 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Nashville looking to break the tie in their favor. Let's see if they can do it.
Up will step Zach Johnson. He's going to hit a hard ball over to third base. Good strong throw there. Will secure that first out. Crunk going to fly one out into right field, ranging out there. is Quinn to bring that one in for the second out. Bangulongo hits one through the center hole of the infield for a 2-out single. I'll bring Jimmy Smith over to second baseman. Easy throw there for Twift to secure that third out and not giving up the lead, the tie.
Top of the fifth, bottom of the batting order. This is going to be Wander Franco getting a single into right field for the first at-bat of the top of the fifth here. Giant Tsunami is going to fly into shallow left field. The shortstop, BJ Foe, is going to track back and grab that one. Zach Mouse will line it right to the right fielder for an easy out number 2. Jimbo Slice grounds it to third, and that's going to be a fielder's choice as Booswell throws it on to second for out number 3. And head to the bottom of the fifth now. Game still tied at 2 here in Nashville.
9-hole hitter BJ Foe will step in this one. Gonna just casually hit it by the third baseman, but hits it a little too hard. Will be left with a lead-off single. Thomas Rose gonna hit one over to third. Just a fielder's choice here. Double play gets broken up. Rose is gonna take off for second. He'll be safe in with a stolen base. That'll bring up Munson. Munson gonna fly one into left field. No tag opportunity there. 2 out. The music got me on that one, not gonna lie. Fry flies out to right field. That was just a great timing game. I appreciate it.
I was just jamming. I was enjoying it. Top of the sixth here. Apex will start off with Ben Dover drawing a walk. Twift lines it right to Booswell. That's going to be out number 1. Dover off for second as that one's going to get past the catcher Munson. Dustin Parmalee with a runner in scoring position. High fly ball into right field, but that one does not have the juice to get out of the park. It's going to be Jody Quinn, the runner on second, and Quinn's going to go down on strikes. Strikeout number 40 on the season for Quinn. So despite getting their leadoff hitter into scoring position, Apex can't bring him around to break the tie.
I'll bring up Buswell. Gonna hit one over to second base for the first out. Zach Johnson gonna pop one over into right center field over the second baseman's head, getting themselves a single. Jebediah Crunk, hard hit ball into left field, not hit hard enough. That's what's gonna die just short of the track for the second out. Johnson's gonna be off and running, but he will be gunned out. Good strong throw there by Dover. Gets that third out.
Eagle Eyes is going to be up first now. Honda Shigeno enters the game. Eagle Eyes goes down on strikes on the 2-2 count. Wander Franco, the shortstop, up now. Base is empty and 1 away. High pop fly. The catcher just needs to take 2 steps forward and they'll be able to grab that easily. Munson puts it away. Giant Tsunami, high fly ball into left, but a routine grab for Brandon Fry will make the Apex go down 1-2-3 in order. The score still tied at 2. It's time for the stretch as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
Still chugging along in this one as Bangulongo will hit one back to the pitcher. Good toss over to first. We'll get that first out. Jimmy Smith will ground one to the third baseman. BJ Foe hits a hard ball over to second base. Good throw there. A great fielder will get that third out.
It's going to be the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Apex against Shigeno. Zach Mouse is going to ground that to third baseman for out number 1. Jimbo Slice, another ground out, this one to the shortstop. And now it's going to be Dover. And check swing, but it's strike 3 anyway. Honda Shigeno racks up their second strikeout. And it goes 1-2-3 once again for the Apex. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Game still tied at 2.
Austin Bentley will step in the mound facing the top of the order for Nashville. Thomas Rose will ground out to the third baseman. That'll bring up Cade Munson. Gonna hit one over to the shortstop for a ground out. That'll bring Brandon Fry. Ball hit over the shortstop, Franco. Good throw there. Secures the third out. Game still tied as we head into the 9th inning. Who will break this tie first?
What a quick turnaround of emotes in the chat for Hummus. Sailor Twift is going to ground out to shortstop for the first out of the top of the 9th here. Dustin Parmalee, ground ball to short and over to first for out number 2. Parm's still got time to hit those 2 home runs. It just might be extra innings. Jody Quinn against the new pitcher, Boat Seagripper, will go down on strikes. Will Nashville walk it off, or are we going to go to extras? Let's take a look and find out.
Bentley still sits on the mound as Buswell's going to hit one over into right field. It will drop for a lead-off single. Zach Johnson's going to fly one out into center field. Tsunami is there to make the catch. Bentley is signaling to the manager to take him out of the game. Crunk will strike out swinging. Winning runs just stands at first base for Bongo Luongo. Pop fly on the infield, grabbed up by the first baseman. We'll get that third out. Hummus, congratulations, you survived!
I don't know what Hummus is talking about. Take him out. He's doing fine. Keep him in. Make him pitch 7 innings. We got this. Indianapolis Apex are going to start off with a walk here on the payoff pitch. On the top of the 10th, Eagle Eyes draws that. Wander Franco goes down on strikes, however. It's going to be Johnny Tsunami with a base hit into right field. Headed for third is Eagle Eyes. Is he going to make it? He is. Runners at the corners with 1 away. And it's going to be a stolen base for Tsunami. Easy advance for the leadoff hitter. It's going to be Zach Mouse with the runners in second and third. Caught at center field. Coming home is Eyes, and he is in safely. Great tag up there by Eagle Eyes to score on the sacrifice fly by Zach Mouse. Apex now lead 3-2. Jimbo Slice with a base hit. Here comes the third of the plate, and he is safe. Jimbo Slice is going to make this 4-2 now. A 2-run lead for the Apex. Dover now up with 2 outs. Runner on first. Runner heading for second, but he is out. Caught stealing is Jimbo Slice as Cade Munson guns him down. But the Apex do score 2 here. 4-2 heading to the bottom of the 10th.
Jimbo, what is you doing? Throwing no hands is going to try to close this one out. Jimmy Smith is going to try to spoil that, hitting one into the left center gap, getting himself a lead-off double. I'll bring up BJ Foe. He's going to hit one over into right field, drops in front of the fielder. Runner will not round third and head for home. So runners on the corners now, nobody out. Thomas Rose will strike out swinging. Winning run stands at the plate. Cade Munson's going to pop one into foul ground. Third baseman makes a great running catch out there. That'll bring up Brandon Fry. Hits one over to the pitcher, over to first.
Wow.
Will secure that third out. Indian extra innings games. Name a better duo.
You heard the crowd booing at the end there. Nashville Stars home crowd going home unhappy in this one. 4-2 the final. There's the pitching decisions. Austin Bentley, Hummus God, gets the win, improving to 3-0 on the season with 2 innings of shutout ball in relief. Boat Seagripper takes the loss for Nashville, while Michael Dion gets the Player of the Game award. 7 innings over with 2 runs on 8 hits and no walks.
Wow, Hummus, GGing your own team? Man, we're going to have to start calling you arrogant and unlikable.
Yeah, GG, Indy. Almost playing for Nashville all along.
Aviators will secure a 6-1 victory over the Crabs. A 4-for-4 day with 3 RBIs by Mike Litteris on the side of Outer Banks. A 2-for-4 a day for Ruiz is the best hitter on the side of Providence. On the pitching, Voss will take their 6th loss of the season. Ripspod with their 7th win, and Justin Ripspod, the starter for Outer Banks, going 8 1/3, 1 run. None of them earned. Will be your player of the game.
Voyagers take down the Surge. Close game, 8-7 is the final. 4 RBIs for Bjorn Svanberg on the side of Buffalo. New York gets 3 RBIs from Barbados Slim and 2 from Kevin Hunter at the top of the order. Pax Abadir gets the win. Cletus McFlorida man the hold. Kevin Jote the save. And Bobo Bones the loss and the blown save for Buffalo. Bjorn Svanberg, your player of the game.
Sloss will beat the Makos by a score of 5-1. A 2-for-4 day with 2 runs, 2 RBIs by Chris Jimenez. And only 2 hits by Maui, though Chaizen Boom with hit did secure an RBI. On the pitching side, King George III will take the win. Johnson with the hold. Baldelli will take their 5th loss of the season. King George III will be your player of the game.
Raptors down the Vandals here 6-3. 2 RBIs from Muckers O'Houlihan on the side of the Vandals. Muckers really needed a good game this sim, and they got it. Johnny Pluto gets 4 RBIs for Boise, 2 for 4 on the ball game. Tom Riddle gets the win. Johnny Tosi's a save. Long takes the loss for Vancouver, and Johnny Pluto is your player of the game in the Raptors win. I think for going into the sim with a 10-game losing streak, I think 4-3 is a pretty decent sim. I should take
That's
that.
pretty. That's pretty good.
I'll take that. We take this.
Demons will Demons will win over the Supernovas, a score of 8-4. Bunch of multi-hit days, though, most notably Victor Herrera going 2 for 3 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and 2 walks for uh, Sarasota. Only a couple of multi-hit days by Panda and Burrow. On the pitching side, Daring will take the win, their 8th of the season. Lewis with the hold. Baxter will take their 9th loss. Victor Herrera will be your player of the game.
Some mod pay out the prediction.
Pay the people.
Pay the people. Cancun Toros take out the Seattle Sea Serpents here 4-3. 2 RBIs for Barker, the third baseman, James Barker from Seattle. Cancun gets a 3 for 5 ball game with 2 ribbies from Crozier McCoy. Ken Wheatfall the win in the blown save. Kiwi Mace their second save of the season. Aduk Singh takes the loss for Seattle, while Barry B. Benson gets the player of the game. 6 innings, giving up only 1 run.
Ruger will win an extra innings game over the Scorpions via a walk-off sac fly from Gustav Beauregard. Only 5 hits mustered by each team. Nobody getting multi-hit games, though Chris Jacob did get themselves a home run and Nazamed a triple. On the pitching side, Preston will take the blown save. Johnson with the loss. Pleasance with their second win of the season. Tommy Mazeroski, the starter for New Orleans, will be your player of the game.
If the bet doesn't get resolved by the time I start the upload, I'll pay out. But
Oh, there
oh
it
no,
is.
never mind. I'm trolling. And there's no minor league games, so that's actually gonna do it for today's sim. Let me go ahead and get the upload started real quick here. Oh, let me save the game first. We can't lose the double ejection, and more importantly, Bobby Darin's second perfect game, which I think those had to be the 2 highlights of the night, um, for me at least.
Those are just like the great moments of baseball. A bench clearing brawl and a perfect game. What more could you ask for?
Exactly. What more can you ask for? Not much. That's what I can say. Um, but yeah, that's gonna do it for today's sim. Thank you to our mod team and our stat team for all the work that you put in. Thank you to the chat for sticking around to this point. Yes, Shu, Daring threw another perfect game. It's crazy, right?
It's pretty crazy. Nobody was paying attention to the out of town from what I could tell.
Yeah,
Saying, "Oh, maybe it was a no-hitter or something." They were like, "Oh."
yeah. No one
There's
tried
gonna
to
be this
jinx
one
it.
person. There's gonna be this one person who was in chat who was just like, "I called it. I saw it. I knew it." We only found out
Um,
when we opened the box score.
yeah, I wasn't tracking that for sure.
Yeah,
I,
shoot, it was a perfecto. Everybody was shocked.
I saw her hitless for 6 by step out. Well, why'd you step out, Shu? You almost had the perfect game call
He,
there. You almost saw it. All right. But yeah, thank you to chat for sticking around. Thank you to Moosey, of course, for co-hosting.
yeah, it's
Always,
always fun co-hosting.
yeah, it's always a pleasure to have you on. Uh, if chat, you're not sticking around for the rest of the upload, be sure to tune in on Saturday. I haven't decided on a time yet, but it will be me again. I'll be back for more PBE action. Probably the afternoon, I'm guessing. Um, maybe with Moosey, maybe with another co-host. We'll see. Are you interested in a Saturday stream, Moosey?
That's a maybe.
That's a maybe. All
Um,
right.
I don't know.
I kind of put you on the
Might
spot here.
be a while before I sit down and on a stream because I'm moving next week.
Ah.
And then I am after I move, I am without internet until the 2nd of September.
Yikes. Alright, well.
Because I was irresponsible and did not call early enough to set up installation time. Though, literally, just send me the box Century link. I can do it myself. Thank you very much.
More AJ, I thought we fired him. Yeah, I thought we fired that guy back when he, like, forgot that there were 31 days in March or something like that.
Hummus, I've been moving all over the place, man. I moved back home after college. Now I'm moving out into my own place. It's gonna be great, but also awful at the same time.
It's gotta be a lot of heavy lifting days. Not something that I would enjoy.
I know, my parents graciously gifted me a couch. And by gifted, I mean they just gave it to me. It's probably as old as I am, but it's the best sleeping couch there is. So I'm excited for it. But I also am not, I also have to realize, oh, I have to move a couch up to the 3rd floor of an apartment building.
Yeah, not all that fun.
Yeah.
Use the elevator, says unconfident.
I've seen the elevator. It is quite small.
You can fit a couch in there, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
So
Yeah.
Hummus, are you still in the chat? I'm hoping you are, because I want to call you out.
Oh.
Hummus decides that, instead of having the double TPE for activity check 201, gonna have it on number 200. Like, why wouldn't we celebrate completing 200 activity checks instead of 201? And this is definitely not my bias of not being able to get that double TPE because I'm creating after the trade deadline. But come on. we should have the double TPE for number 201 for completing 200 activity checks, not for uh, completing 199. Put the double TPE on 201 so that AJ can claim it on his new create. When you comment on 200, that is completing 200. Yeah, but I mean, you're completing 200, but the league is not completing 200. Like, we complete it when
Week is over.
when the week's over. Yeah, like that's a complete activity check. Like everyone's done it by that point.
I like your thinking there. Yep. Yes, please make
Yeah,
it so.
just double
Make
TPE
it
on
right.
both 200 and 201. Just do it. Oh gosh, we got the hashtag Fire AJ starting again.
Wait, it's not Bully AJ Day.
Nah, that's March 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm never gonna live that one down.
Yeah.
Fire and kick AJ. Oof, oof. I thought we were friends. Terms of the decade shouldn't be announced from the start of 2020, but they should be announced. Year zero isn't a thing. That's true. Although I think in this case it is actually 200. I don't know. I'm confused. But my point is, let AJ claim double TPE on activity check 201 when he recreates. I didn't know that there was gonna be a double TPE, otherwise I would have retired a year sooner. I probably wouldn't have done that anyway. Oh man, I'm already tired. This is a later stream than we usually do. I feel like.
Yeah, I was looking up the time for the stream, and I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Like this late? Like,
Yeah. I wanted wings.
I mean, this is true.
I could have gotten wings earlier, but Parmesan garlic boneless wings. Just wait another
Thomas, man,
100 weeks to recreate for AC 300.
Thomas, how can you forget about me, man? I'm gonna make like my first All-Star game this season. Like, come on, man. Gonna move you down the list of favorite commissioners.
I don't know if... I don't think Johnson has a chance to make this All-Star game. And if he doesn't, that means he will have gone his entire career without being selected to an All-Star game once.
That would be something.
Yeah, a feat which I don't know if... I think the last Vandal to actually like enter a regression season and retire without having been selected to an All-Star game was probably Chris King. I think. I'm not positive on that. I mean, obviously there are like players who, like are IA, like Dave Man, but like active players through regression, like for the Vandals, probably everyone since Chris King has made at least one. So, I mean, I've always said Johnson's a bum, and I've always known that. I mean, this is just proof in the pudding. Like, not even minor leagues. Like, it's because of those. It's because of those 5 pitchers. If only Enoch had warned me not to take 5 pitchers into my first create. If only my rookie mentor would have told me that. It's honestly just bait to see if Enoch's in the chat, see if he's listening. I don't think he is anymore. I think he's gone. That might be the upload, so let me just go ahead and finish the upload real quick. Sloss messed me up by having a 3-man pen. I don't know about that. I don't think like my usage has been decent. I don't think like Johnson has been sticking in games for too long due to a smaller pen. Like he's just been doing his normal trolling thing and just like giving up runs willy-nilly to just randomness. Crazy that we did all those games in 27 minutes. You listen here on Confident. My internet cut out. It's not my fault. I blame my router. I don't know. Well, the index is uploaded because I just checked the index, and top story is Darian's perfect game. So we are officially updated. I will go ahead and post that in the main channel, but that is gonna do it for us. Be sure to tune in on Saturday where we'll find out if Alex Johnson makes his first All-Star game in his career, or if he will retire All-Star-less. As well as also see all the other fantastic All-Star players at the end of Saturday Sim, lead into week 3. It's gonna be a good one. So thank you once again to the mod team, the stat team, the chat, and to my wonderful co-host Moosey, of course. Always a pleasure having you.
Always a pleasure being on here.
And everyone have a great evening, great night, wherever you are. Great morning, I guess, for Simo. I think it's morning over there. But everyone have a good one, and we'll see you back here on Saturday with more PvE action. Have a good night.